Be kind, rewind. It's 90s movie time. It's Halloween, urban legends, spooky season. I got a lot of requests on my YouTube channel to cover the movie Urban Legend from 1998. So I thought, why not? I mean, it is fun to watch 90s movies. It's really, really fun to make fun of them. I haven't seen this movie since I was a kid, and I remember it being good, but I haven't watched it since being an adult. So we're gonna see if it's any good or not together. Anytime you guys request anything on YouTube, I always jump right on it because I think it's a great opportunity to blend with the community. By Silvio Horta and directed by Jamie Blanks. Like I said, the movie came out in 1998. It received a 30% on Rotten Tomatoes. Oh no. Which makes it even more fun for us. Streaming for free on Tubi. Mostly an all-star cast here, especially in the 90s. We've got Jared Leto, Alicia Witt, Rebecca Gayheart, Joshua Jackson, Natasha Gregson Wagner, Loretta Devine, Tara Reid, which coincidentally we have the same birthday. Love Tara Reid in the 90s. She was so stunning. She's still stunning, but you know, things have changed since the 90s. Let's just put it that way. So we're going to start with the opening. We're starting the movie out with low fuel and rain.
Oh no!
This is just a recipe for disaster in a horror movie. 114 for gas. Gotta love the 90s. Ooh, and they had the gas stations where you could just pull up and somebody comes out and fills your gas for you. I used to love that in the 90s. Brought to you by MasterCard.
Freak show.
That's rude. Freak show, really? He's pumping your gas in the rain, lady. This guy tries to tell her something very important. He wants her to come into the gas station. Well-organized gas station. Realizes nobody's on the phone. Tricked her into coming into the gas station. She thinks that he's trying to attack her, but really he's just trying to warn her. Oh my God, that looked really painful. She goes ahead and runs this guy over. She does not care. He screams, "There's somebody in the back seat!
Someone's in the back seat!"
She doesn't even, you know, shut the music off. I think that's the first thing I would do, is turn the music off, maybe. Like, what are you doing? This is the worst. This is the worst driver I've ever seen in my life. She keeps singing. We flash to what looks like a college, and we are here with Tara Reid on the radio. We're now sitting in a coffee shop, and the storytelling begins of Urban Legends. Here you have it, kids. We have our first 90s reference.
Reissue of Cosmo. Right.
Cosmopolitan magazine, which I think they still make it, but not like they did in the 90s. This is one of those movies we're constantly kind of guessing who the bad guy is, right? So we're already suspecting this dude with a knife. Some of these characters kind of parallel with the personalities in other movies. Like this guy's obsessed with horror stories, horror movies, kind of like Randy from Scream.
Be right back, because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back!
Oh my God. Look how normal Jared Leto looks. I'm shook. This is before the whole cult brainwashing God complex came about.
Tragic, huh?
Hi, Paul. Hey, Paul.
Bye, Paul. Bye, Paul. Hi, Paul. She likes Paul. This old abandoned building on campus. Spookiness and, ooh, Bloody Mary. We know all about Bloody Mary. They're doing this all wrong. Where's the mirror? How do you expect to summon a ghost or a demon without doing the proper steps? I think they just really wanted us to feel that kind of nostalgia, urban legend vibe going on here. Feel something familiar. Ooh, here comes Pacey from Dawson's Creek. He was like my biggest crush growing up. I was a Pacey girl. I definitely was not a Dawson girl. So she bumps into another ominous character. And you guessed it, kids. It's the janitor. It's always the janitor in scary movies that we suspect or is like lurking around being weird. We meet the main character's roommate. She's getting railed to heavy metal music and like candles and skulls and shit. I actually feel really bad for the main character. I would hate that. Like, I would hate it. I can't even watch sex scenes in movies. I get so uncomfy. I really give this movie credit because they're touching on topics that were really relatable and talked about a lot in the 90s. Like Pop Rock's Gate, the Pop Rock saga. I don't know if Pop Rocks were getting too big or something. They wanted to ruin their name or maybe run up the hype. The professor is kind of giving us the rundown of the history of urban legends. He suggests an experiment that was very popular in the 90s. Pop rocks and soda. Mikey likes it.
Mikey likes it.
Mikey likes it. He's explaining that most urban legends aren't true.
Thirsty? Oh, what's wrong? Something you might have heard about mixing Pop Rocks and soda?
Intestines, everything first.
Really? Anyone you know die this way?
Mikey.
Voila.
Pacey tries the experiment. It's really gross.
Ow!
They find out that the girl from the opening scene was brutally... Enter here the starring role, in my opinion, Reese. She's literally the best. The fact that Jared Leto wrote this article with no thought makes me suspect Jared Leto. The main character is like, I don't know, she just like zones out a lot. I can kind of relate, but she makes the same face in every scene. It's kind of like, like that. Oh my god. So she enters her dorm room, and you couldn't use the phone, the landline phone in the 90s if the internet was on. No cell phones, just dial-up. What a flashback. Oh, and voicemail. Nobody answers their voicemail unless you work for like a business. Nobody does voicemail nowadays. I don't anyways. So Pacey approaches the main character. He's a nice guy, right? We trust Pacey in this movie. So Pacey takes her to the woods in the middle of nowhere. I don't know if I trust him anymore. He decides to tell her that his girlfriend died, which is a total lie. It's very bizarre. What a weirdo. Looking at him as like an adult, he's creepy and not attractive at all.
Type of problems that only a man can fix.
And I suppose you're that man.
You know it.
Nice try, Damon. That was a fairly good impersonation of a human being.
I understand. You're afraid. But you don't have to be afraid anymore, Natalie. You don't have to be afraid to love.
Ow!
She punches him in the face, which is amazing. I no longer like Pacey, but I do like the main character now. She's awesome. Because she won't like make out with him or whatever, he decides to go for a pee in the woods, but he's like traveling really far away from her and the car to take a leak. Like, can't you just stand right outside the car and pee? I mean, like, how hard is it? I think my dad drove one of those cars too in the 90s, I'm pretty sure. Shake it and let's go.
Damon, shake it and let's go.
We're meeting our antagonist murderer in the winter snowsuit ski jacket thing. She can't start the shitty car. Wow, the killer did that very, very quickly. That's talent. What a unique way to go, though. Why doesn't she just call the police? Oh, wait. We're in the 90s. We don't have cell phones. If you're in the woods, you're just you can't really do anything. So Reese, the campus cop, comes to help. I'm pretty sure that if somebody reported like a body, an incident, a crash in the woods, there would be like police, right? What do I know? I don't know. Back to the coffee shop, we realize that what she went through was an urban legend, and it's documented. The scratching, the axe, the back seat. But wait, this is an urban legend. This guy is giving me major Randy from Scream. I kind of feel like he ripped that character off, but again, what do I know? No library. This is a very vacant library for being such a large campus. There's lots of people moving around outside, yet this library is empty. Hey, Tara Reid's here. It's not empty. She's here. She's gonna deep dive some urban legends. Somewhat what I'm doing right now. Kind of. Okay, new scene. The roommate is, she gets deleted.
Sounds like Elvira's raising more than just the dead in there.
Thanks for the warning. Sorry.
She thinks that they're doing like naughty things, so she goes ahead and puts on her Walkman. Another urban legend, of course. Aren't you glad you didn't turn on the light? We are now... Her hair is so curly and bouncy. Wow.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul. We are now suspecting the dean. Because he keeps, like, intervening. He chucked the whole incident up to self-unaliving. Here comes Paul to comfort her after her roommates, you know. She tells Paul her crazy theories about this being a slew of urban legends. Urban legend serial killer? What? This is insane. Tonight's the 25th anniversary of the Stanley Hall Massacre. The records from that night are missing. The janitor know something. The janitors always know something. The janitors know all, actually. Talk to Wexler. He's the professor. But he's missing. So they go break into his office. Jump scare! They find a ski jacket. A ski jacket, guys, the same kind with the floofy on the hood and they find an axe and a bunch of voodoo shit. So we're into this next scene where she kind of divulges that she knew the girl in the opening scene. They were best friends, they were cheerleaders together, yada yada. She explains she had an experience where they did the high beam initiation, urban legend herself. So she feels like this is kind of like her karma coming back. We're moving along rather quickly here. The dean gets smushed, unalived. Oh well. Let's go to a party. Yeah, let's go to a party because, like, people be disappearing on campus. Things are getting kind of wild around here. Let's party.
Ellie, come on. You need to relax and have some fun and come to the party, okay?
The lead character and Jared Leto have a very tender moment where they kiss, crying, vulnerable, and so he kisses her. They aren't interested in partying. They're interested in urban legends, people. Her best friend who likes Paul. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul. Bye, Paul. She catches them. No bueno. No bueno on this. Major bestie faux pas here. Bros before hoes. That's a major rule of thumb in the 90s. The next scene, the janitor's just kind of wandering around in the dark. What you doing, boo? What are you doing in the dark? It actually is really... It's funny. Funny stuff. So Randy Wannabe makes fun of Jared Leto's kind of urban legend killer on campus theory. So maybe he is one. Is he the killer? Do we need to, like, really inspect this character? Then he gets a spooky phone call. It's from Damon's number, which is Pacey from Creek. Something tragic happens to his dog involving a microwave. I'm not really going to go into detail on that. You can watch the movie if you want. He goes to throw up in the bathroom, and that's when he's taken out in the bathroom in a very tragic way. Pop rocks, Drano, a toilet, really nice outfit. Pretty creative, creepy, yet awful and horrific. And actually, it's a little too much for me, but whatever. Reese is the campus security cop, and she finds the dean. There's blood everywhere, and she's freaking out or whatever. She goes to call the actual police, and they, like, put her on hold. I don't know. Was the 90s just shifty? I don't know. I guess they just don't really care. Tara Reid's character decides that it'd be a great idea that in the middle of a party, in the middle of when everyone's getting kind of murdered, it's storming out, and she's in a white dress, to go out into the rain and go to the radio station, her job, and, like, do stuff. Well, I don't get it, but whatever. Everyone can hear her screaming on the radio because the urban legend slayer guy is there. This scene has, like, a lot of screaming, a lot of crying, a lot of hand flapping, and booby bouncing. Oh. Running, axe throwing, dramatic, instead of, like, exiting the building, right? In true 90s horror fashion form, she goes into the elevator instead of, like, literally right there is it's the door, it's the exit. But, you know, what do I know? She goes back into the room where she was, like, attacked to begin with, and I think, like, her radio host was very interesting. Again, very. Wait, this isn't an urban legend, though. What's going on here? Murder, like, waves at the main character who's heard her on the radio. She came running in the rain. Running. Main character finds Paul. He's acting kind of shifty. Acting kind of shaky. What's going on here, Paul? What's going on?
God, are you sure?
Come on, we're out of here.
What?
Are you Paul, the creepy cult Jared Leto? Who are you? We need to know who you are before we can, like, trust you, you know? I can't tell the difference. Jared Leto, Paul, cults, newspapers. I'm confused. There's something stinky in his car.
It does reek in here.
Yeah.
That he doesn't even notice. I hate that when I smell something.
You smell something?
No.
I hate that when I smell something stinky. Trying to deliver this line without laughing. I hate that whenever you find something stinky and someone else doesn't notice. It's just, it raises suspicion. You know what I'm saying? They decide to have him pull over at the gas station, and she's like, you can have Paul. It's fine. I don't even want him. His car stinks.
It does reek in here.
Yeah.
Crazy I acted like such a jerk about you and Paul. You two like each other. You should be together.
Like, he's all yours, girl. And then they are like, let's check the trunk because it stinks in here. And they check his trunk, and sure enough, overall, this movie, I think it was pretty good. Like, I got a lot of laughs out of it. There were a few jump scares. I literally physically jumped. Overall, it was just fun to watch. Let me know what you think in the comments of this movie review. Remember to be kind, rewind, and I'll see you in the next 90s movie review. Or the next urban legend. Drop below your favorite urban legends. Drop below your favorite 90s movies, because I'm always looking to make fun of stuff. And I'd rather make fun of stuff that you guys like than anything. I will see you in the next one.